This project was inspired by another piece I did in which I placed Robert Indiana's Statue of Love on multiple points of the canvas. I love the idea of control when using processing. I wanted to create a design where the user can place items exactly where they want it. I was also inspired by the practical use of these projects, one being creating a pattern for a fabric or a shell. I got the idea to create a color palette from a reference photo as a way to create a fabric or design to represent a specific character. The first piece was to show the viewer how colors interact with each other in a piece. Here the viewer can pick specific points on the photo and get the color for that point. The color is then represented by a circle with that color inside. This creates a blob of colors that show the summation of the colors within the photo. The user can choose to use circles or continuous lines of squares to represent the color within the piece. This can help them recognize dominant colors within a piece. This second piece was an extension of the first piece. In creating the first piece, it made me think of how each photo is comprised of individual pixels. I thought about deconstructing a photo and focusing less on shapes, but rather the colors that create these shapes. Again, we focus on how colors impact an image and how they work together. Here, though, the viewer can concentrate on how colors form an image and work together to create the appearance of depth and light. This piece allows the viewer to click on any point on the screen, and where the mouse is pointed, it will pick up the color. The color is then represented as a square with that color inside of it. This allows the viewer to see the multitude of colors within a single piece. If you look at the places that have been covered with the squares, one can see the similarities and differences, where the shape of the figure is less defined. However, all the colors allow the viewer to recognize it as the shape. With the use of such simple shapes, such as squares and lines, one can easily replicate an intricate image. This can help the viewer understand the use of color within the world and artwork. By deconstructing artwork to the basics, such as color and line, one can begin to understand the depth of all artwork.